Hola, chicas and chicos. My name is Isaac, and welcome to my channel. So, if you're watching this, please subscribe for more content, and don't forget to give this video a like. So, this is my first video vlog type of on YouTube, and I hope you won't be afraid to criticize me and give me recommendations so that I can improve and bring you better quality content. So in this video, I will be sharing with you about my trip to Cartagena earlier this month and just give you some tips like recommendation and tell you what you can expect from the city of Cartagena. So I traveled from Montreal to Medellin. I spent 10 days in Medellin and then I flew from Medellin to Cartagena. And in Cartagena, I spent 4 days. To tell you more about Cartagena, Cartagena was founded in 1533 by the Spanish. The city used to be one of the jewels of the Spanish Empire, and today it is the fifth largest city and the second oldest city in Colombia. Cartagena is located on the Caribbean coast, and the city is one of the cultural centers of the country. And it is an important place for the African diaspora in Colombia and also in Latin America. So for tourists, there are three main areas to stay in when you visit Cartagena. So the first area, like the most visited area, is the Walled City. It is the historic center of the city, and it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. So the historic center is surrounded by 11 kilometers of defensive walls. These walls were built to make Cartagena a militarily impregnable city and to defend it from pirate attacks. So the wall city, the historic center of Cartagena is a city inside the city. It has beautiful and colorful heritage buildings, a lot of boutique hotels, restaurants, nice cafes, and also it even has some nightclubs. The second main touristic area of the city of Cartagena is called Boca Grande, and a lot of people refer to it as Little Miami. So it is upscale and it is where most of the rich people live today. And it has a lot of high-rise buildings, malls, and also a few beaches. Actually, Boca Grande is the neighborhood that you can see opposite the Wall City in the video. It's across the Caribbean Sea. You can see from the Wall City, you can see Boca Grande. It's the part of Cartagena that has really tall buildings. So I did not visit Boca Grande during my trip. Uh, and also the third main touristic area of Cartagena is called Getsemani. It's right outside the walled city. So it used to be the area where the poor people lived, but today it has a lot of boutique hotels, hostels, and Airbnbs. And personally, this is where I stayed, and I really loved it. And it's really like I mentioned, it's just outside the walled city. It's like a 10 minute walk from the walled city, and like the neighborhood, I felt really safe there, and like I was able to walk by myself, go to any places that I wanted to. I didn't have any issues. Mm. I stayed at the Airbnb in Getsemani, and it was very amazing. So I spent about 25 US dollars per night for my Airbnb, and it came with it came with like a really large bed, comfortable bed, air conditioner, TV. It was really amazing, to be honest. So I want to talk about Cartagena in general. So Cartagena is more expensive than Medellin because most people usually compare Cartagena and Medellin. Cartagena is more expensive because it has way more tourists. And these tourists usually they come to experience like the Caribbean type of vacation, so they're willing to spend more. And so that's why when you visit Cartagena, you can expect to spend more on your accommodation and for things such as food and entertainment. And to be honest, I did not go partying too much during this trip, so I cannot really compare the nightlife between Cartagena and Medellin. But weather-wise, Cartagena is very hot and humid, so it gets really hot during the day. But at night time, like you get really cool breezes coming from the sea, so it's really relaxing. It's really enjoyable, and it feels really good. Like if you can go for a walk at night, I think you really have a good time. Like also, so to talk about the beaches in Cartagena, so the most popular beach, especially for tourists, is called Boca Grande Beach. It's in the Boca Grande neighborhood, but I didn't go there because like all the people that I know from that live in Cartagena or that I met there, like they didn't recommend Boca Grande. They told me that it's overrun by sailors and it makes it difficult to relax on the beach. So what I did instead of that, I went to Playa Blanca beach, which is like it's about 1 hour away from Gethsemane. But I still experience it um, being overrun by sailors there too. But yeah, despite that, I was still able to enjoy myself. Playa Blanca is a white sand beach with bright turquoise water, and it's really nice to be there. Like the water is really nice, warm. You can go for swims, and it's a really good experience. So overall, I really love my stay in Cartagena. I stayed there for 4 days. I really enjoy the food and the people, and they have like different food than the rest of Colombia. Like the food in Cartagena is mainly based on seafood, so they have like a lot of fish, a lot of shrimp, and so it's really nice. Like especially if you come from like a place that doesn't have a lot of seafood. Like if I could give you some recommendation about dishes that are there, I would say you should try kukayo. Kukayo is like coconut rice, and it's really good. They usually serve with something that's called patacon, and patacon is like so it's made from plantain. It's like a grilled plantain. It's really tasty, really good. Yeah, so I think that's all I really pretty much wanted to talk about in this video, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to leave me a comment or to let me know what I can improve for the next time. Thank you so much, and hope to see you again soon.